in the conversation with you,
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of things about, you were just saying it so that after the show, it may just go your way. There's also people who...
I said that.
I'm saying what I hear. This is not from you.
Oh, okay.
The people who think you were just, let me just not spoil it, let the show end. But there's also people who believe there was something that might have been brewing there. Was Ortega ever in the picture for you?
No.
Why not?
I think that I caught that he was manipulative from the beginning, and I just...
What about Keboko?
I did see him as a very... I think I keep using the same word, a very homely person. I liked his family values, the way he talked about his mom a lot. And, you know, how he used to go about kitchen duties. Like, I'm not part of Nigeria, I'm not used to men entering the kitchen like that. So for me, it was like, oh, wow, do you understand? And being in a relationship or in a ship, my mission for being in the house is tell man, show them what you've got, show up, show out first. And that's why this happened much later. I feel like everything that was on my to-do list for the show, by week 7, I had achieved them. So I was open to anything extra. And prior to that time, we had like small conversations, not too serious conversations, because like in week 1, when he had the whole fight with different people, I was just like, the show is just starting. I don't want to get attached to someone that is always fighting. Do you understand? So that kind of like pushed me back. But like eventually when I saw how he had corrected and learned how to handle most of those emotions, and we had a few discussions, I felt like I could trust this person.
So what happened post-show?
We're still in good terms. We just didn't take it anywhere.
Because you guys sounded separately a little excited on stage when I asked about the other person. It felt like, oh, we'll see.
You don't know what's waiting outside now. So you cannot give a definite answer. Because like I said, we're in a house where we don't know what is being said. So I also needed the opportunity to come out and see this person that I like, did they also like me in the same type of way?
And you felt like he didn't?
You know, there were a few hurtful conversations, but that didn't change anything. Yeah.
How so?
I think there was the conversation in the kitchen where Ruboy teased him about, I say something, and then he said, I didn't go to Thelma. Thelma came to me. That was hurtful, actually. But I didn't let it, you know. I just said, okay, maybe he said that under pressure, because in the house, you're not obligated to tell anybody the truth. You can lead them on how you want to. And then, you know, we went on a couple of outings after the show, but we just didn't continue. I honestly don't know, but we're in good terms. We just don't talk as often.
Was it because he moved on to someone else?
Oh, who did he move on to?
I'm asking.
Oh, like, I'm not aware. If he moved on to someone else, I'm not aware.
Okay, well, why did you explore things post-show?
Why did
Because you're excited on the stage. Thelma, yes, we'll see.
So what happened post-show, I was excited. There are some things out there waiting for me. You're like, oh, this is going to lead to something. Post-show, we talked quite a lot. And we went out on a few outings just to, see how things going to go. Then over time, and it was just more of like, it just not going to happen. We both agreed that we're going to take time. We're not rushing to anything. So, and just let it happen post-show, and we're in good times. We're cool.
Yeah. She's saying that she heard things you said in the house. Was she a strategy? Was it genuine?
I actually did apologize to her when she brought that up to me post-show, and I was like, I shouldn't have said it like that because I feel like it came from both ways. Like there's often times in the house that I did flirt with her, which was true. So me using the time that she came to me was just more of like. Probably I tried with us, which I did apologize for. So, yeah.
Did he apologize?
Yeah, he did apologize for that.
Are you single now?
Like a Pringle.
Are you asking him? Oh, is it me? What are you asking? Okay.
Joanna or Victor? You and Joanna, what was it for you? Because you came into this show and you kept trying to emphasize the fact that, you are ahead of the game, you kind of know what's going on. Almost like, I can't pull it off. So, but at the same time, you had feelings here, which you mentioned a few times. But we're not sure, was it feelings you wanted to explore? Was it just part of this broad game you're trying to play?
I realized later on in the house that you couldn't do it alone. So you needed to have a sort of confidant in the house. I also realized I talked to a lot of people, and you couldn't really trust most of the people in the house because you talk to someone and you find out that that person was sabotaging you to like 5 other people, and it got to a point where I was just done with everybody because all of you are the same.
So what's different about her?
Oh, I've come to realize all women gossip, but her gossip wasn't sabotage.
All women gossip.
Yeah, everybody gossips, even men gossip. So at some point it became a thing of, okay, this house is becoming a pressure cooker, and there has to be at least one person here that I can say, okay, I'm having a bad day, let's go have a conversation. And to be honest, we had a lot of great conversations. She's an amazing person, still is an amazing person, and it was a good way for me to kind of, tone things up. So whenever things were
Did you like her, or did you feel like you needed somebody?
I felt like I needed somebody.
So you didn't like her like that?
In the house, no.
It was just...
So it was a respectful, confidant situation. Oh, I find this person as someone as I...
It was never going to be something long-term or serious?
In the house, I wasn't thinking of long-term.
Okay.
I was just thinking...
Did you feel that way?
I think the thing of faith is that because he didn't specifically tell me, oh, I like it, I want to be in a, you understand, have a serious thing with you. But I could see some expression, you understand, sometimes we ask questions and all of that. But I don't know where his head is at, so I can't tell.
At the time, what did you think?
I felt like we're good friends, and for me, any man coming around me, I just tend to observe you if you are worth my time, and I'll just say I'll still
Was he
observe
worth
you.
your time?
In the house, yeah.
Yeah. You said something earlier about trust in the house and, how you felt about the other housemates. And I think you defined a lot of your statement on this show. There are people who have the arguments, well, everybody can be wrong. Right? And there's also the argument of, maybe I'm just different and nobody understands. I want to go right to the end before I come back down. That situation with Sultana. How do you look back at that moment now? What do you see? How do you feel? Have you had a conversation with Sultana? Do you think you did anything wrong?
I took a lot of time to process it. And sincerely, I want to apologize to you for dragging the bucket for me. I've spent a lot of time. There was a time I couldn't even watch the clip. But I think a few months ago, I actually told myself, you know what? I think it's important that you actually face this. I took some time to actually watch the whole thing. And I realized, okay, this was weird. And I think it's very important that I take responsibility for that action. My dad had this conversation with me and he's like, what defines you as a man isn't what happens to you, but it's how you react to the things that happen to you. And in that moment, I should have been in control of whatever emotions I had towards you. And I'm very sorry about that whole altercation. I apologize, and sincerely, I wish it never happened. But it has happened. And my mom always makes this joke. She's like, yes, it's a terrible thing, but that was the situation that took you from being a boy to a man. Because the day you become a man is the day you can take responsibility for your life. And I think that situation forced me to do that. So, I'm sorry.
I think that's very important. But I want to know, what do you feel hearing that? Is this the first time you're hearing this, first of all? Have you heard this before, and how do you feel hearing it?
Okay, so I haven't heard it before because we haven't met, plus, we don't live in the same city, so it's understandable that, we've not met. And I don't think that it is something that he would have wanted to say over text or phone call, so I understand that, right? And even before now, I've always said that faith can be somehow, but Faith has always been someone that I would say was a genuine friend to me in the house. Because even when we had issues, Faith would never say anything bad about me behind my back. And if Faith had something to say about me, he would say it to me. He wouldn't say it behind my back. Even when we were quarreling or not. So yes, Faith's apology is the only apology I'm accepting actually. Because I feel like it is actually genuine.
Oh,
so yeah.
It's our first makeup this season. But most people said, this thing came from somewhere. Oh, we all know how you felt about Sultana. which is why that moment, first of all, surprised people, like, of all people, this girl, where this guy like. And I became, oh, maybe it came from the fact that she has not agreed for him. Is now sort of lashing out.
So
what did you feel?
Yes.
And how did we get there?
So I think this is a conversation that she would answer better because we did have the discussion in the house.
Mm.
There was never, and I don't know why people kept hammering on that. There was never a feeling thing. In fact, we had a conversation about it.
Yeah.
And there was a day where I was like, I wish she would just go and tell the rest of them that I don't see you that way. But I feel like she enjoyed the mystery of, oh, Faith likes Sultana, Faith doesn't like Sultana. And I get it, okay? The house is the house.
But it couldn't have come from her. What did you do that made
Okay, so another thing I've come to realize now is I'm not much of a relationship person. I've not really been... So, on the show, you would see me do things for people. I'm a very hands-on person. I've come to realize that people can mistake the way I talk to people and the things I do as love. And that's not really true because I have a very sweet mouth. I'm also a very... Like the day Zita did She Saved Me, I wrote her a poem. And some people might have interpreted that as me expressing love to her. But that's not who I am. I could cook you 3-day breakfast, which I hate cooking, by the way, just because I think you're really cool. I could write a whole book for you because I find you interesting. And if I liked you, I could go 2 weeks without talking to you. It's complicated, I agree. But the expressions a lot of people associate expressions to love. But that's not how it works with me. I don't even have to like you to go all out for you. So that's a miscommunication.
Is that what you read? Because am I right in saying that there were moments when he was to spend time in your bed?
To be fair,
Please
Faith
talk about the
strikes
bed
me.
thing.
Faith strikes me as. Why would you tell me what to talk about? Don't tell me what to talk about. Just shut up. So, Faith strikes me as somebody that when he has his people, like he wants to have his person in a million people. It doesn't mean he's in love with you. It doesn't mean he's professing love to you.
So you didn't think?
No, we were really close, right? That was what it was. Because Faith never said he loved me. There was no point Faith said he loved me, but Faith looked out for me. And I understood that when Faith says, you are my person, you are my person. Regardless of whether you're in good terms or not. And that was what it was. I feel like Faith cared more than people know he cares for his people. Yeah, so that was what it was.
I mean, this perception might be you or maybe the lady.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
The ladies.
No, it wasn't.
Because
And the thing is, it hurt me that people were saying that in the house because that was not what
Because
it
a lot
was.
of guys felt differently about it.
That was not what it was, and then it kept pissing me off. And to be fair, I felt like it was coming from him because he also knew her matters. And Faith, I remember we were having that conversation on the night before Victory asked to see me downstairs. We were having that conversation by my wardrobe, and I was like, "You are making it seem this way. Like this is not what it is. But you're not helping matters. You're making it seem this way."
Okay.
But then, yes, later on, I got to understand the kind of person Faith is.